You shouldn't climb mountains for the world to see you, but for you to see the world. It's a simple quote, but it hits something deep. Because whether we admit it or not, most of what we do isn't really for ourselves anymore. We work, we create, we chase things, we struggle, not for the feeling, but for the applause. We want to be seen climbing. We want someone to notice the effort, the pain, the rise. But when you reach the top, you realize the world was never watching, and the view, the peace, was never meant for them. It was meant for you. We live in a time where every mountain has a camera on it, every journey has an audience waiting, and every achievement feels incomplete unless someone else validates it. We've mistaken witness for worth. We've started living like our lives are only real once they've been uploaded, like the climb only mattered because someone scrolled past it. And it's not always vanity. Sometimes it's fear, the fear of being unseen. The fear that if no one knows what you've done, then maybe it never really happened. But the truth is, the most meaningful things you'll ever do will happen when no one is watching. Remember when you used to just do things because they made you happy? Not because they'd look good, not because you get credit, just because they meant something to you. Building something for the sake of creation, learning something just to understand it, climbing a mountain, literal or not, just to see what the world looks like from the top. That kind of purity is rare now. We've traded the feeling of being alive for the appearance of being alive. And the more we chase recognition, the less we recognize ourselves. Here's the thing. The mountain doesn't care if you're noticed. It doesn't care who's watching or how many likes your climb gets. It only reveals itself to those who actually make the journey. When you finally reach the top, when you stand in that quiet, breathless air, you realize that the point was never to be seen standing there. It was to see differently. The climb gives you perspective. It humbles you. It reminds you how small you really are and how beautiful that smallness can be. You don't climb for the world to see you. You climb because for a moment you get to see the world as it really is, unfiltered, untouched, unjudged, and no one can take that from you. There's a strange kind of peace that comes from doing things privately, from keeping parts of your life hidden, not out of shame, but out of respect for their purity. Not everything needs to be broadcasted. Not every success needs to be shared. Because the moment you start climbing for others, you stop climbing for yourself. And that's when the mountain becomes heavier. That's when joy turns into pressure. You start to wonder if you're still doing it because you love it, or because you've forgotten how to do anything quietly. If you ever feel lost, like your progress doesn't mean anything, ask yourself, who am I climbing for? Because the world doesn't need to see your mountain to make it real. The meaning isn't in the proof, it's in the process. It's in the nights no one saw you working, the moments no one clapped for, the quiet realizations that changed you in ways applause never could. You shouldn't climb mountains for the world to see you. You climb them so that when you reach the top, you finally understand. The view was never meant for them. It was always meant for you.